Well, the thing is, unless he has something like Daze, we're not too, Dismember, we're not too terribly punished for Looter, Hold Up, Cut, or Dismember, unless he has exactly Daze or exactly Force of Will. And I think we're just going to get behind if I don't slam this. Yes, there's a couple cards that if he has the Twin, and in addition to the Twin also has, yeah. Just want to get a Reanimate effect now. Like, I think it's just land Looter, Hold Up, Cut, and or Dismember. Ideally, I'd rather Cut. If he has Twin plus Force or Twin plus Daze, he has it. But I don't think we're gonna win this game just sitting back on our hands. Especially considering he's sitting on 7. Well, 6 now. His deck seemed pretty red heavy. I don't know if he would be running the Daze. Maybe. Yeah, maybe he would be running it. Okay, Zergo. Yep. We can take a little hit here. Okay, give me something good. Come on, deck. Give me something good. Very much feel the presence of a Spell Pierce from the opponent. You can feel it. Show and tell. Okay. So we're going to attack with Looter before we make any decisions. I mean, now I just like end step Impulse. I mean, Island doesn't really change anything. Taking the Island doesn't change anything. I'd rather keep the Show and Tell. Because he may have a lot of permission. We may have to jam a lot of like degenerate stuff like Show and a couple Reanimate spells before we get this done. Greaves? Greaves can resolve, but if he goes through the equip, which he will, Zergo, okay. Go for the equip on Zergo, sure. If he went for the equip on the Deceiver, it might merit, it would probably reasonable. Well, the thing about this is Shroud though, so it's kind of that awkward place for my opponent where he can't put the Splinter Twin on the Deceiver if he's shrouded. It's a Shroud, so I mean you can't. It's not hexproof. It's not the same. He'd have to move the Greaves before he can go for a Twin with the way he's set up here. Okay, what do we find? Toxic. Okay. It's not really what I want to do. I think we take it, though. I think we take it. I think we take the Toxic. It's not great, but I think you take it. And just continue to Looter. If he kills Zergo, he can't unequip it. True. Necromancy. Okay. I don't know. I'm sensing some Spell Pierce for my opponent, but I think he still jammed the Necromancy. What's up, Lizard's Face? All right, Dark Petition, the draw. I'm really far from that Dark Petition. I'm going to pitch it. Pretty far from the Dark Petition. Okay, so you just jam the Necromancy on the Shouldered. Show me Spell Pierce. Okay. We figured he had it. Okay. Oh, you know what? I should have Bazaar'd for maybe a land, because then if he has Twin, like here he can move the Greaves. Ugh. I should have maybe Bazaar'd for another land so that we could cut or Dismember. We maybe toast your team. Kron says jamming here is a way to lose. Yeah, I should have Bazaar'd, which sucks because we probably then have to pitch the Show and Tell, maybe the Toxic, just to keep a land, play land, hold up cut, hold up Dismember. Riders, okay. I mean, that's not a Splinter Twin. We're going after Bazaar. I would, if I was him, I'd maybe consider the island here. He's going after the Swampy. Okay. He would have gone for Cut or Dismember on Zergo, see if he pierces it. I don't think he would. I don't feel like there's a world where he would pierce it, but maybe. I mean, now I'm considering just toxicking his board, even though we give up the looter. But let's see what we can find. Okay, there's a Lily. I don't have black, and I probably won't see black in time. Or are we, the show and tell's pretty bad at this point too. They're both pretty bad. Okay, so do you toxic here? Toxic for 4? Go to 5. I can't handle the beats anymore. Toxic for 2 or for 4? I would say 4, because 5 isn't dead to just one bolt. It'd be dead to multiple bolts, but if he has it, he has it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the full toxic, unfortunately. 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be tight, team. Could Bizarre looking for Animate Dad? We'll be fine, Ken. Show me big scary thing, grieve it, kill me. If not, we have a chance. Yeah, I mean, the Lily's not very effective against Greaves, for sure. It's pretty much just Cut and Dismember. Dismember has a big cost to it right now. Cough, I'm dead. Nearly dead. Cough, Mountain, put me to 1, bolt me. Just Bizarre all the way. I mean, we can't cast Liliana, and we can't cast Dismember now, so I think we have to just end step Bizarre and pitch Lily and Dismember. There's the Animate Dead. Okay, so pitch Dismember, pitch Lily. Ugh. But no Iona. Oh, I need to pitch one more card. Is it Murderous or is it Mana Vault? I think it's Mana Vault. I know we're tied on mana, but I think that's correct. We'll see. There's the Iona. Cool. Iona on red is pretty good here. Mana Vault is quite bad right now, exactly. The problem is there's a Koth. This isn't maybe enough. This is maybe not enough. This is maybe not enough. Plus she's a 6/7, not a 7/7. F6 mode. What's up, Super Magic Boo? Well, he still has the Zealous conscripts in this thing. Zealous, well, he can't cast the Zealous, excuse me. We're not worried about the Zealous. Why aren't you, you're definitely gonna cough. You decided not to cough. That was weird. That was really, really strange. This worries you? Forgot to play my island. Totally should have played my island. He might have Mana Lake. Now we just need to get not get pestermited. That would be brutal. Bazaar here. I probably should have totally bazared. Bounce spell. Bounce Iona. Float blue, take damage. Bounce spell, I guess we could have like bazared the Iona and then Burial Righted her, naming red again. But then we die to the bolt he probably has. Oh. Whew. Did you like that one, Full Metal? Hey. Hey, if it's any consolation, there are 2 people still going. If you were wondering, there's still 2 people playing. We did it. We're 2-0. Also, 200 peeps in here. Hey, welcome to the Abrams Special, dudes. How's it going? Did you guys have a good New Year's? Anybody do anything cool for New Year's? I went to a friend's house and played board games. What did you guys do? Do anything cool? Did you do something like normal people, like go out and drink? Actually, I did something like that last year. I say something like that because I'm not really a drinker, but I went to a club with some close friends of mine. All calculated. First time went for Orlog. And he lost. Brain freeze is brutal. Platinum Angel, yeah, that would work. Full Metal says I watched this weird stream. Okay. Oh, you watched me instead of the ball drop? Cool. Atria worked all night. That sucks. Or does it? Maybe your job is sweet. We don't know. What do you do? I went to Coyote Ugly and the other bars and clubs. Oh man, Super Majin Kid, boo. Have I tried taking tendrils out of the main? You totally can, Joe. You can. I don't like doing that. I like having both. I like the options. Spawn needs to make me mod. You need to... Did you put in your app, Full Metal? Did you put in your application? Overmaster says, it so frustrates me that Hump... You read math books? That doesn't sound like fun, Serene. Yeah, I'm not really into... I mean, I will drink in a social manner, but never to get drunk. Like, you know, if it makes sense for me to have a beer in my hand and converse with people, yes. But I'm not into the whole, you know, let's get wasted, you know, like, no. I never was really into that. You slept in, nice. That's an excellent way to spend it. There is an app, yeah. So basically, it's pretty simple. It's just like 3 or 4 questions. I think it's 4. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me why, that's 1. So tell me a little about yourself. Tell me why you want to mod the channel. Tell me a little bit about your Magic background. And then I do like being on a first name basis with my mods. I was going to say something cheesy like a moment there. I was like, oh man, I got to come up with something like, oh, well, and tell me a little bit about yourself. Or we already did that, didn't I? Or tell me something interesting about yourself. You can do that too if you want. That's fine. I guess those are kind of in the same category of question. I just want to know a little bit about you. Don't need to do a background check for mods, but I do take my mods serious. Where do you send it? Just send me either a Twitch message or use my email. Do a Twitch message, actually. It's just easy for me, like when I'm looking for Twitch mods, like to hit up the messages. And I do read your messages, guys, if you send me messages, so. Exactly, Sartaglo. Yeah, it was not pretty. It's a long time ago, but yeah. Radiology Tech. That isn't so much fun, no.